It's an eye-opener to know that there is a place called Israel. There's a new culture on the other side of the hill that's called Israel. But making Aliyah is like putting yourself into the cold water, which is something else.
My name is Johnny Daniels.
My name is Liliana Farber.
My name is Libby.
My name is Artem.
My name is Daniel Samovitz.
My name is Leticia.
My name is Daniel.
My name is Jody, and I made Aliyah 7 months ago.
6 months.
A week and a half.
Almost 6 years.
April 2009.
3 weeks.
5 months.
1 hour.
Imagine for a second the world without Israel. As a Jew, just stop and ask yourself, what would it be like? Terrifying.
To actually prove that I'm a Jew here, it's with Russian citizenship, it's not that easy process.
I'm still 110% sure that Israel is by far the best place for me to live in. Even throughout my most difficult time in the army, an element of doubt didn't come into my mind.
If Israel is a true representation of Zionism today, I would be an anti-Zionist.
In France, because if I have this, it's dangerous.
So my father wrote a book called Ezekiel's Vision. He felt his first steps in the lands weren't taken alone. He was accompanied by other invisible steps.
I miss him, but I miss him like he was at home. He is happy that I'm here.
I feel more Jewish when I'm home in Australia. I feel more Jewish. It's like I've got to fight for my Judaism.
I didn't leave Copenhagen because I didn't like Copenhagen. I left because I couldn't find different things that I can find here. The whole feeling of belonging, that I have a special connection to this country.
I can do this. I can start from scratch.
When you're in Moscow, you're a Jew, but when you're here, you're Russian.
I personally experienced a lot of anti-Semitism growing up in South Africa. There's racism against the black people, there's racism against the white people, but I think that's in every country, and I can't say it's racism against whites and Jews, there's racism against everyone.
I don't know why I'm not very sure. For me, it's my country, and to live here, it was my dream, and it's still my dream.
You know, who do I want to be? What do I want to do? What do I want?
It is kind of a fairy tale.
On the other hand, now that I have a wife and a daughter, other factors come into play.
And they always felt something missing. And they come to this country and they find it. And they find it right away.
I see land and I'm happy and I want to be there. But all the time the waves put me out of the water.
Israel's very young, and I feel very responsible over what it will look like in 60 years.
Before apartheid, we obviously know they were lesser impoverished, they were more impoverished. Okay, I don't want to talk about this, I think I'm going to get into trouble.
Something new that we are creating, and people sometimes doesn't stop and say, wow.
Olim Hadashim, it's the blood in the Israeli country.
And over the years, you cannot tell the difference between a newcomer and somebody who was a real Sabra, was born in Israel.
As I said, to make Aliyah, it's like being it's the highest step of Zionism.
Bringing your uniqueness to the collective uniqueness, and you create something that is new.
What would Tel Aviv be without these Olim Hadashim?
You can be a Jew from England, and you could be a Jew from Uruguay. You could be a Jew from America, you could be a Jew from Australia. There's something binding us together.
When you fulfill your dream, sometimes it's hard. But at the end, you sit and you say to yourself, I fulfilled my dream.